Chris Bassett here, and I'm going to do an oil change on my Ford Ranger. I'm going to put a list of everything that I used to do this, and I'm also going to link everything down in the description so you can check back if you need to. Let's get into it. Find the hood latch under the steering wheel and pull it towards you to pop the hood. Walk around to the front, put your fingers underneath and pull the latch to the left to unlock the hood. Prop the hood up with the hood stand. Make sure you've got the 4.0 for the right oil, and there is your oil fill. Twist the cap off and set it to the side for safekeeping. We want to open this up, that way the oil flows smoothly through the drain plug. If you're jacking the vehicle up to change the oil, you want to crawl under the front side, and I'll show you where to place the jack and the jack stands. While laying on the ground, go ahead and look between the wheels. A midway point, you should see a center indentation where you want to place the jack. About a foot away from each tire, you'll see an L-shaped bracket, and that's where you want to place the jack stands. Also, keep in mind if you are putting the vehicle up on jack stands, that it needs to be on a level surface, like a concrete. You don't want it to be in gravel or grass. If that's the case, I use these car ramps. Plus, they're super convenient, even in a garage. You just drive the vehicle up onto them, and you don't need to worry about jacking it up or anything. These are great for oil changes or anything underneath the vehicle. Go ahead and grab your filter, your oil, your drain pan, your funnel, your wrench and socket, anything else you're going to need to start the job, and go ahead and slide it underneath the vehicle. Once you're underneath the vehicle, look in between the tires and you'll see the oil pan. You can see the oil plug right there, and then I've already hammered the 1/2-inch socket onto it, and it's ready to go. So all I need to do is put on my socket wrench and twist it out. Also, I'm going to point to the oil filter, which is that black cylinder right there. We'll drain the oil with the oil plug first, and then we'll replace the filter. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I've already pulled the plug out and positioned the drain pan underneath to catch the oil. You'll need to keep repositioning the pan as the oil level drops, because it'll change the position of the oil actually coming out, as you can see. That's the oil plug there. I pulled it out and showed you what it looks like. The oil's finished draining now, and that is the oil filter right there. I'm not going to use an oil wrench in this. Instead, I have rubberized gloves. They give me good enough grip that I can just reach up there and grab that oil filter. It's basically like opening a jar of pickles. You want to keep your hand straight and then twist. If you try to come in from a funny angle, it'll just make it awkward and be a lot harder to twist it off. Don't forget to put the pan underneath the filter, because there will be some oil that drains out as well. And then the filter itself will contain oil, so make sure you dump that out. That's what paper towels are for. You can use it to clean up. So here you want to take some oil off the old oil filter and apply it to the rubber ring on the new oil filter. It'll ensure a tight fit when you do thread the new filter on. And then go ahead and just hand thread the new filter on and give it a real good twist by hand. You want it to be real snug. Then we're going to go ahead and throw the drain plug back in. Make sure you don't cross thread it. So just thread it with your fingers. If it doesn't go in easy, then back it back out, clean the threads, and then go ahead and put it back in. Go ahead and throw your socket wrench on it and tighten her up. Once your drain plug's back in and your filter's on tight, you're ready to put the brand new oil in the top of the engine. Put your funnel in the oil fill reservoir. Open up your 5 quarts of oil and go ahead and pour it on in. When it's empty, go ahead and take the funnel out, put your cap back on, and then twist it clockwise. You want to make sure it's tight. Also, something I didn't do here was pull out the dipstick and check the oil level that way, but I know I'm good to go. And then the last part, I take the empty oil container and the used oil, and I go ahead and stick the funnel in the container and then dump the oil in the old container. That way you can dispose of it properly. And that's it, you're done. Only thing that's left is to take the vehicle off the jacks or the car ramps and then clean up. So pretty easy, pretty simple. Here's a few other items I used in this project as well. I'll go ahead and link those down in the description also. If you found this useful, hit the like button. Thanks.